Hoi there everyone, this is FatesFanboy speaking, and welcome back to another summoning video. Today's schedule, slightly packed, where you have a few banners to go through, most primarily this one, the New Heroes and Rearmed Tana banner. I'm not particularly interested in any of these units, save for Vanessa. It's always the demote, ironically.
For once, a female that you like.
Yeah, too true.
And
Too
of course,
true.
it's the demote.
What can I say? My favorites are always the demotes, or the free units. Yeah, Vanessa, she holds a special place in my heart because during my first Sacred Stones playthrough, she was my best, I want to say, female unit, and also just my favorite. This was in the era where I didn't know how GBA supports worked, so I just went off performance and looks, really. I guess the rest of the units, yeah, the rest of the units are cool. I would like a copy of Tana, one or two, for her bow and for Deadeye. I would like to put those on Atier in particular. And towards actually getting all those skills, I will most likely go for the Spark. Just get what I can get, I suppose. This banner I can actually Spark on, as opposed to the last one with Takumi.
A very successful banner, as you all recall.
Not all of them can be home runs, interesting. Besides that, yeah, Gilliam is cool. Never really was too attracted to the guy, I suppose.
Attracted to the guy.
You don't have to take that romantically.
Yes, but it's, I don't know, there's the implication is there.
Of course, the implication is there. Sorry, my non-native speaker brain didn't pick up on that implication for a second. And Cyrene is fine, I guess.
Look,
She's
guys,
not here with us today.
Cyrene Simper is not here to summon for her namesake. It is quite tragic. That is part 1 of the plan. Part 2 of the plan is getting a few more copies of Spring Narcian, because that is long overdue. I have met +7 right now.
Hilarity of that sentence. The sentence wouldn't have sounded that hilarious like when he came out.
Yeah, it's been what, 3 years
later.
Since he released?
I think it's been 3 years. I could be wrong, but
well,
sure.
I still don't have him at +10, so that's what we're going to do today. Thumbs up, smile emoji.
Yay.
And as I discussed off screen, perhaps if I have some orbs left over, I don't want to spend too much today. I might go for 1 or 2 copies of OG Byleth, because I literally haven't got one since her release banner, so that's very cool. So yeah, that is the stacked schedule in a nutshell. So let's start off this session by pulling on this banner.
Woo!
Oh my god. Okay.
Look at all that red.
What if we just do a full circle? Why don't we just do a full circle? Let's see what happens. Let's just see what RNG gives us today. Gives me today. Stahl, nice.
Swap.
Swap fodder. He's never really been much more than swap fodder, has he?
Does he have to be anything more than swap
I don't
fodder?
think he's ever been more.
He doesn't have to be more, but, he could have been with a Refine.
I guess right when his Refine came out, it was usable.
It was usable. Not even good, it was usable.
Yeah, it was unfortunately never... Well, I mean, I guess it was like decent, I guess.
Yeah, like it doubles if there's a few cavalry allies in range, right? Or is that Kane's?
Yes, it's the same as Kane's in the Brave effect, except Kane's Brave effect is, I believe, only in the player phase, and Stahl's is only in the enemy phase.
Well, I got something out of it. I got a gi, I suppose. Time to go on to the main event. I think I'll just be opening every color, except green, obviously.
I confirmed that, yes, the Bull Blade and the Panther Lance are player phase, and then the Stahl and Sully ones are enemy phase.
Okay, well, they had to differentiate them somehow. Not that it makes either one really better. But...
Yeah. Except Stahl and Sully have the gem weapons.
Yeah.
And Kane and Abel have, like, extra attack and defense, depending on how many allies are near them.
Yeah,
so.
Yes, Vanessa, let's go!
Nice.
That was easy enough. Good. Let's see. IVs plus speed. Nice.
Oh, that is ideal.
That is pretty great, actually, not gonna lie. Yeah, we got the upfront lance, so that's cool.
The Springy Lance.
Springy Lance. Springy Lance, but now more obtainable, more easily obtainable. And clean art, I can't really ask for much more.
It's the same artist as Astrid, and there's someone else. Oh, Karen.
Ah, Karen, of course. So they did 2 Pegasus Knights. Alright, let's hear it for a second.
Huh? I just had a leaf on me? Oh, thank you.
Okay, good start, good start.
You know, I'm often told that I need to loosen up and not be so serious. What do you think? My Pegasus and I can scout the enemy in no time.
Alright, nice. Wasn't her Pegasus called...
Oh, nice.
What was she called again? Titania?
Titania.
Right, that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, that's not even a nod to a past game, that's literally a nod to a future game.
Yes, that's true.
There's actually a Pegasus with a name?
Yes, Vanessa's.
There are a lot of Pegasi in FE with names. You would know if you played the games, but you haven't.
Oof. I don't know of many myself, but then again, I don't use Pegasus Knights often, so there's that.
Oof. They tend to be pretty good, though, so I end up using them often.
Yeah, well, there's always exceptions, you know, Karen. Karen's is called Hermes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay, I remember that
Yeah,
one.
so there are at least 3 right now.
Oh, fuck you. Pegasus Master my ass.
There are at least 8 Pegasus, or no. Well, if you exclude Tearing Saga, there are 7 confirmed Pegasus names, and 8 if you count Hortensia.
Okay.
What?
There's no name that's included explicitly for Hortensia's Pegasus, but Sleipnir might be its name. Because
Sleipnir.
it's like Sleipnir Rider.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, Sleipnir is a mythology reference. It is not the name of Hortensia's Pegasus.
Isn't that Odin's
No.
horse?
No, I know it's a mythological reference, but I'm saying that's the name of Hortensia's
Oh, hey.
class. And it says she
Saber.
rides atop Sleipnir. So,
Look interesting. It's Saber.
whoa. It's the worst Saber. He looks
true.
like he's coked out.
Sorry, I didn't buy the Fate Pass. Line
Oh,
of Speed.
well. You
Oof.
missed. Oof.
He's cool.
Probably the best Resplendent in the game.
It is really solid. Really solid. Wouldn't call it the best one, but it's a really
I would
close
call it
contender.
among the best. I mean, maybe not the absolute best, but very high up. Desperation.
Desperation. I love just calling heroes by fodder. It's great.
Yeah, Serene's actually
I-
giving Shanna a chance in her bad ending run of Binding Blade.
Oh, really? Why? What made
yeah.
her come around?
I guess boredom. She just wanted to see what Shanna was capable of. Plus, it's a bad ending
Usually-
run. She's not investing herself into it too much.
Well, you know, great things always happen through experimentation. Yo, Kiragi. Nice.
Have a nice day.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. I like him.
War
He's
is
funny.
heck.
War is heck.
If I believe something will go well, it does.
That's nice. Thank you, Kiragi. But, what do you guys think of this banner, the character selection? Decent? Could have been better?
I would have liked them to either have. I mean, Franz would have been cool, I guess, but I'm thinking of something
Franz?
else. Oh, Garcia or Mulder.
Ah, of course.
I wanted to
Mulder
see
the Boulder. Also, I kind of shot myself in the foot by asking Year about this banner, because he's not played Sacred Stones, but you know.
Well, I mean, I watched.
Well,
plenty of
hey, he knows
Stones.
the wiki.
Like, literally, the most I think of the banner is just, hey, it's cool they didn't screw over Gilliam. Like,
Yeah,
that's it.
for sure.
That's all I think. Gilliam here, Gilliam neat.
That's honestly a fair statement. Like, with 3 girls on the banner, it's kind of a surprise they didn't just make him a demote and call it a day.
To be fair, even if he had been, armored demotes tend to be some of the best demotes.
Oh,
so-
definitely. Yeah, just look at banner.
Or at least useful in some capacity. But yeah, he got treated quite well with his skills and his stats. So
Got amazing art. Another Die XT common W.
yes, although some of DXD's arts are like really loud for my taste. This one's good, but it's like I'm thinking of Ocean. Like Ocean is so.
I love
know he's-
Oceans.
I know he's literally loud, but it's like his special art has him like his eyes are like bulging out of his head. And
Yeah.
he's, like, screaming, and that strikes me as maybe a little off. But
Well, perhaps it's not entirely in character, but I do think it fits him, honestly.
I guess Gatry is a little bit. It's sometimes the special art they make the characters' faces go like completely crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's true. You know what my issue is with Gatry? Like, he doesn't look the same in any of his art. He just looks like a different character in all of his artwork.
I guess that's kind of true, isn't it?
Like, his head looks so small in Heroes. Like, it's a lot longer, I feel, in Tellius. And then in his Cypher arts, he also just looks like a completely different character for some reason.
Well, I mean that happens with a lot of FE characters, though. I mean that's pretty common.
Well, yeah, but none I found so uncanny as Gatry. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, it's the pity breaker that I got.
Tine,
recently.
hello. Well, that's interesting. Got Ishtar last session and Tine now. Plus speed, damn.
Summoning the whole family.
That's nice. Oh, that's pretty much ideal. HP
That's really
is-
good. All we need by this point is for Arthur to show up, I suppose. Thunderer Tome.
It's good.
It is good, in spite of the silly name.
It's slaying, and then it has like times pulse for the first 3 turns, or as long as she's not full HP,
Yeah,
and it keeps just doing that every turn.
it deals
And
extra
then when
damage.
extra damage and ignores damage reduction whenever she triggers her special.
Well, that's certainly a cool snag, I suppose I should call it.
She's underrated too. No, like nobody uses her.
In that case, let's give her some spotlight. Let's hear some quotes, I suppose.
Huh? You must have me confused with someone else.
It's quite a gentle voice, actually, not what I expected.
I will make Hilda regret what she did to us.
Yeah, yes, long story short, Tina here is a member of the fucked up chick club.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
that much.
Is
Yeah.
that- Yeah, I think I wasn't gonna say it because I thought Fates already knew that.
I don't know much about genealogy, but if there's anything I do know, it's, yeah,
Being Tailtoo's daughter is not exactly good fortune.
not the best family to be born into, I suppose, but hey, sucks to suck.
I'm trying to think of like someone who is like a really boring and bad character from Frigga. I mean, I guess Reinhardt is kind of boring, but
No, what? How could you say that?
I know, blasphemy.
What about Bloom? Isn't Bloom kinda boring?
I guess Bloom was like boring, but he's like not all that major. But neither is Reinhardt, despite what Faye would have us think.
Despite what Faye would have us think, true. There's more Reinhardt ults in the game than actual Thracia characters by this point. Quite tragic. Because there's so many Thracia characters I want in now that I've played Thracia.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Funny how that works, huh?
It's almost like that would happen if you played other games too.
Maybe if I played Tallius, maybe I'd like a few characters from that game, who knows?
Yeah, maybe so, I don't know. Maybe like one or two.
I do eventually want to play it.
It is much less aggravating than Thracia.
I readily believe that,
Most
yes.
Italians anyway. Yeah.
This is post-Kaga after all. Everything became a bit more tame then.
That is true. Regardless of one's opinions on Kaga, or Kauga, as voiceover Pete would say.
God bless Kauga. Ah, what a guy.
What a guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Speaking of what a guy,
this is not a
you
guy.
should find Navarre because, no, I was referencing Navarre, not Pete.
Well, this is kind of a unit you never see, I feel.
You don't really, but she's nice to just have around and dance and get her hero merit up.
You think I'm cute.
Was that a statement or a question?
Yeah, you look pretty good in the face, but your fashion sense could use some work.
True.
Why do you say true? How do you know?
Because I just know. I know dripless when I hear it.
I know tripless when I hear it. Of course. Omniscient interesting
Yes.
returns.
Well, returns. I don't think I ever left.
Well, since this girl just decided to roast me on the spot, I guess I'll just take my leave. So far, I have got a Vanessa as a focus unit. That's cool.
That
Phenomenal.
is very nice luck.
Yeah, well, it's better than I expected. I went in
Wow.
expecting nothing, so...
Yeah, that's the only way it could have been better than your expectations.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can open these 3 stones, and then it's time for the spark. And that'll be the end for this banner, I think.
You open your stones?
I open my stones, yes. You don't want to know why? Because I'm built different.
Why?
Yes, another Vanessa. Let's
Are
go.
you really now?
I am. And that's a +1 Vanessa, nice. Plus attack, okay.
Yeah, now you're gonna get tempted and be like, oh no, I have no idea which to choose, guys.
No, I'll go for plus speed, I think it's pretty obvious.
Or if you got a plus defense.
I was going to say, if I got a
Oh,
plus
boy.
defense one, see, then things would have been different.
That's hilarious.
I'm Vanessa. I'm captain of Frelia's Pegasus Knights. I'd always tried to be like my sister. She's very strong, as both a knight and a person.
40 summons out of the way, so time to spark for Tana. No Gilliam, no Cyrene for me today, but that's alright. Like I said before, I don't have too much, they don't appeal to me too much, so I can walk out of this knowing I got a pretty good haul. Let's go.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of copium involved there.
A little bit, but you know, considering I only did 40 summons, and I got what, like 3 5-stars, 2 Vanessas? It's pretty good.
Not too bad.
But there she is.
Hello, average.
Tana, with a decorated Nidhogg.
She said that so long as she has this bow her brother gave her, that is not a bow you just get from a prince. The literal canon is that the arcane weapons are weapons of the gods.
Well, not anymore. Fuck your lore.
It became arcane because she took it from a different world and then she decorated it. Boom, that's arcane.
Yeah, now it's not even called Nidhogg anymore. It's now called Nastrund.
The flowers made it Nostrand.
And the fangs. I don't think Nidhogg had fangs, did it? It's cute art. I'll give her that at least. I don't really like Tana as a character, but the art it's cute. I like it.
I think Tana is charming. I like her supports and her outlook. She is certainly less annoying than other Pegasus Knights we've had. Florina.
I was going to say, when is Florina going to rear her head in this conversation? But there she is.
And she's not as bland as Fiora.
No, I definitely agree.
At
I
least not
definitely agree. But yeah, let's hear her for a second, and then we can round off this Sacred Stones banner.
Like this? No, that's not right.
Maybe I should ask Innes for help after all. Why, you! This bow is a treasure. You almost made me drop it.
Okay. Is it just me? Does she sound kind of naggy?
I think it's her shaky confidence, but
I guess you could justify it like that, sure.
but I don't know. Well, what do you mean naggy?
I don't really know how to put it into words. Like, she just can't... I know exactly how to say it in Dutch, but, like, I can't say it in English.
We'll have to run
then-
it through Google Translate.
What if you said it in Dutch and translated it in real time?
Oh, ze klinkt gewoon een beetje flauw, weet je wel?
I see. Now I see now.
She's really prolonging the final sounds in her words. It's like, you almost made me drop my bow.
And now enunciating.
You know, it's just kind of whiny, kind of...
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
I think I get what you're going at. It's the cadence,
Nice.
the way she speaks. It just feels so weird coming out of Tana's mouth because she's supposed to be the peppy one.
Exactly. That's kind of bothers me in this moment. It's not too distracting, I suppose. Her voice is still nice to listen to.
There are more than 2 lines.
Well, yes,
it's-
obviously.
Sometimes certain lines sound more. What's the
Natural?
Yeah, more natural or more or less peppy than others.
Attired like this, I feel more confident on the battlefield. What do you think? Does it suit me?
It's still kind of there, but I suppose her peppiness has faded a bit in favor of some confidence in this alt.
Yeah, it seems so.
I can't really blame it too much. There we go.
At least she's actually speaking like a normal human again,
Ah,
rather than
so
just being
true.
like, "Oh my goodness, the bow!"
Then it's time for Narcian. But yeah, I need 3 more copies of this guy, so I hope it's going to be relatively painless. Ferdinand.
It's apparently Billy Cummins' birthday today, which is sad.
Well, that's a bit of a solemn piece of news to receive, but rest in
Yes.
peace, Billy. We do miss you.
This being March 22nd, for the dear viewer who has made it this far.
Yes.
I say viewer singular.
Singular.
Amazing.
Very attentive of you, yes, yes.
Hello, future me listening to this video. You are the viewer in question.
Hello, Kwam.
Oh, wow.
Why does this guy always show up?
Now that
I get the
truly-
feeling that this is just every Quan Rar has ever killed, just slowly finding their way to you.
He
Oh, yeah,
just...
that's pretty good.
It is pretty good, but he just keeps coming back, this guy.
Have you ever considered making him a shadow merge project?
I mean, I might as well merge him. Like Interesting said, he doesn't have any fodder, so...
He has like steady posture and
Let's go! There's one.
And Spring Narcian, he has that as well.
There
yes.
he is. Plus speed. Nice. I mean, I think I already have a good IV for him. I think I already have plus speed, so... But yeah, that's 1 out of 3. Nice.
Surely they'll come soon, won't they? Surely.
Surely. But
Surely.
unfortunately, I run the risk of summoning this girl.
Yes, you do, and congratulations. Well, at least her art isn't terrible.
No, but like, I think last year when I summoned for Spring Narcian for a bit as well, I summoned like 3 Ests. And they're still gathering dust in my barracks.
Well,
She have
Spring
anyway.
S actually is getting refined in July, so it's
Oh,
not even
joy.
that far away.
I will definitely do something with that. Definitely.
What's her fodder again?
Fury 4, yeah, and then Chill Attack
Chill
Res,
Attack
Own
Res and
Flyers.
Terrible fodder, so yeah. it's-
I remember the good old days when I summoned for Fury 4 for my Hinata. That was cool.
you could merge her, and then you could use her when she gets her refined, yeah.
Yo, another Shadow Merge project. Yay! Ooh, 3 blues, that's good. Oh, Percival? Okay.
Wow.
Well, we're getting all the 4-star specials today. That's okay. Nice.
Seems so. And particularly blue 4-star specials.
Yeah, this is my first Percival. He's neutral.
Oh, neutral.
Okay. It's just rather unfortunate that he was drawn by Yura.
Of all
It's,
people. I think Yura did like an okay job with this one. I don't hate it.
Sure, it's alright, but for a character like Percival, I feel like he should have got something more, you know?
Yes, true.
Kinda also how I feel about Atier, but then again, I'm biased, so...
Oh god, yeah, Etier is...
I just don't
Toby's-
really like Toby art. I just don't really like it.
I think, yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I don't mind all Toby art. I just think Toby has had so many misses that it doesn't justify having them on for so many units.
Yeah, the few hits he has had haven't really, you know, weighed up against the misses, I suppose.
There's some that I feel are pretty egregious of his, like Clive just doesn't look like Clive and has a weird hair color.
Yeah, Clive
And,
is... Hello?
The third Landstat 4-star focus.
Hello?
This is just the Lance Cavalier show now.
Is there some convention I wasn't aware of? Or
Yeah, his fodder's pretty mid at best.
yeah, now it is. Like back in the day, it was pretty good. His refine is really solid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's solid. It gives him 10 to all stats, along with what he has. Half null follow-up and dodge.
Right, yeah. The dodge is really critical to his performance, I feel like.
Yeah, it's nice. It gives him good bulk.
Unfortunately, I don't like his
shitty
speed, so it is what it is. We still do like to see Hollywood.
It is what it is. Can you merge him?
Do I have another copy of him, actually? I don't know.
It doesn't have the exclamation point, so you must have at some point.
I must have had one at some point. I think I actually free summoned him back when I had a chance. Oh, Narcian. 5-star!
Oh,
Yes!
Nice. 20,000
nice.
feathers saved.
20,000
But rate not
feathers.
saved.
And God knows I need those because I just spent all my feathers plus stunning the Death Knight. But yeah, that was a good circle.
What's all this, you ask?
Vibrant spring garb befits one such as I. Oh man,
The memory.
I love this guy. Rabbits are often hunted, but I am of course always the hunter.
I do remember that one.
Absolute classic. But that means one more Narcian and then we'll be done here. Are there any banners like close to releasing? Any new heroes banners?
We're getting a legendary banner. Trailer will be in like less than a week, so.
Usually those don't really appeal to me, but...
Right. I imagine you weren't too happy about Robin.
Azura? Hello?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't recognize it because its base is Azura, yeah.
I'm so happy I don't have Resplendent Azura, actually.
Resplendent Azura looks great, except for the eyes and mouth.
I disagree. I like this one much better.
One of Kakage's few, like, sort of misses to me.
I think that one's definitely the most polarizing of Kakage's repertoire.
You could say he's a thiologist.
He really is. Have you seen, what's her face? The Crybaby?
The Crybaby?
Oh, the
Aranis.
Crybaby Knight, Aranis, right.
Wow.
The stupid Heroes player in me was thinking, but Crybaby? What, Regan?
The Crybaby? Who has that epithet in this game?
They could give it to Perry. Legendary Perry. The Crybaby.
They also could have given it to Namie.
Ah, so true.
They could. Well, they gave her the Rapid Crier bow, which is so insanely stupid that I can't
It's
even
so on the
wrap my head
nose.
around
It just kind of hurts.
I don't hate, but I dislike Namie anyway, so I kind of like that she
Same.
got saddled with such a terrible name for a weapon.
Just maliciously liking your kid, yes.
It is malicious, yes.
By this point, I think I'm not going to summon for my life. I will pop the free summon, but I will just grab my final Narcian and leave, so I have enough orbs for whatever releases next. Like, what even is the special event going on next month? Is it child units?
Yes, that's going to be the next
Okay,
one.
well, that's usually a big miss for me personally, but...
Yeah, that is a miss for me in terms of the characters, because I don't like hearing people try to make kid voices and using little kids in battle.
Greg Chun
But
moment.
Unless you're Greg Chun.
But the units, the units tend to be really good. But then again, we usually get a good free unit as well.
Yes, yes, that is true. There he
But,
is.
but we also get a good demote, so it's like,
That is the final Narcian. That is him complete. Should I finish the circle, I wonder?
No.
Maybe you just do one red and then you call it a day.
Yeah. By this point, blue's probably not worth it, but sure. I'll grab the red one, call it a day. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if I
You doing to cap things off?
guided you down the right path or not.
Oh well.
Well,
One final 4-star special to call it a day.
You sure let me down some path, interesting.
I did. A path to a village, specifically.
The path to Ram Village. And that's my first grade, actually, so thanks.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
That's a +1 for your hero compendium.
Oh, Wind Boost. Oh, Sword Valor. That's
Sword
actually
Valor.
pretty good.
Sword Valor is really nice, yeah. Hello, it is the Mangs.
Hello. Rar, I summoned another, Quam. Go to allies. Fuck. Okay. The menu is different. How is it different? It's always been the same. Where's sent home? It's in managed barracks.
man.
Oh, there's Quan. I have two of them, actually. We can send one home as a tribute to Rar, can't we? Do I have Travant? I do have Travant. I don't have him built up.
Appease him instead by, like, doing something for Travant.
Oh, I have Travant. Let's go. What should we give to Travant?
You do drive attack 1? Or wait, no, you could fodder a race into Travant. Oh, well, drive attack. Oh, you could do a 3-star Echidna too, or a 4-star Seteth. Okay, so they give them swap and the drive.
Swap. Okay, we're cooking.
And then you could get drive attack 2 and the rally plus.
Rally Spidef plus.
There we go.
Yay.
It has been done.
You shall get no gratitude from me. It's funny, it's like incredibly evil people like Veld and Fomortis are like, well, how interesting, you've given me this power. I may have some use for you. And then Trevant, he's not even like the most evil guy out there, and he's still like, no, fuck you.
Which makes him truly based.
Yeah.
1 red, that's enough. Let's see if we can snag a Byleth, boys. Let's go.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not even like Trevant is
Shit.
like what trade is.
Unfortunately, you played right into Rar's hands. You secretly performed a rite that would stop you from getting a female Byleth.
Ah, fuck!
Fates, what would you do if female Byleth got a Resplendent?
I would buy it, obviously.
But there was a second part to that. But it was drawn by her OG artist, Haruka Masaki.
Surely it can't go downhill anymore.
Wouldn't that just be such a troll? What if it's Resplendent female Byleth, but exclusively they brought back Zaza?
There we go. Narcian fully merged. Excellent. I think that should be the end of my hero shenanigans for today. But hey, I'm really content. I got 3 Narcians to finish him off. I got 2 Vanessas to start that one. And I got Arcane, whatever the fuck it's called.